that one friend who is dating somebody that we all know is, I'm just gonna say it, crazy.
Just drama. They together, they not together. They together, they not together. There's this, they're mad at each other. They're speaking, they're not speaking. You can't keep up with it.
You can't keep up with it. And you're like, why don't y'all just break up? And he's like, but I love her.
Then they're all over each other.
Yes.
The next time you see them.
Yes. But a bit of drama isn't necessarily a bad thing, though, okay? It can keep the flame alive. That's what people say.
I don't know. It seems like flame also burns.
Yes.
That's what I've learned.
Fire hot.
It is. The big question is, when does too much drama in a relationship become destructive? This may shock you, but neither of us are qualified to actually answer that question. But we have someone here who is the one and the only Dr. Drew Pinsky. Physician, TV host, and advisor to the HEAL app, which enables doctors to come to you.
Right.
Thank you, Dr. Drew, so much for being here. So
you guys framed that perfectly. That is exactly the issue with drama. It's a flame that we're drawn to, but man, it can be pathological.
Yeah, it can burn you up, right?
It can burn you up, and it can go bad too. I mean, it can deteriorate into domestic violence and all kinds of other things. So be careful.
How common is it, do you think, that people...
I think it's way more common than we imagine.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I think people are sort of, you know, like you say, on one hand, it creates a passion and it keeps things alive and interesting. On the other hand, if you're really constantly into drama and it starts deteriorating, that's not good. And you said something about whether you should even stay in a relationship.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably not for the most part. Probably not. I mean, 2 drama queens, well, it's not good.
Right. Because I feel like, you know, we're always running into friends and people who are like, you know what, but it just makes, I like it. It makes me feel good.
Yes, and you know what you said? You know what said this? The unacceptable answer is, but I love him, or but I love her. That is absolutely not an excuse to stay in a relationship.
Because
that is a
whole
0. Forget it. That is a 0. But I love him and he beats me. Oh, okay. Got it. Check that.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that because, and to state it clearly and cleanly for people, because I think that people get muddled in their feelings, and it's like,
you're right.
What would you define as drama? Like what?
You know, it's a very difficult thing to define, but if it's chaos, if you feel like there's chaos in the relationship, if you feel like things are sort of on an irrational basis where things are constantly erupting around you, where literally your head's going blah, 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 how did that happen? That is drama. That's and you got to worry. So people can have certain kinds of personality structures that make them prone to drama. People can be using substances that make them prone to drama. So you got to watch out for those things too.
Yeah. Well, we polled our Frangelistas asking if there is too much drama in their relationships. 13% said yes, 87% said no. I don't believe some of that 87%, Dr. Drew.
I think they're the drama people in the relationship.
You guys are spot on. You're spot on. Denial is not just a river in Egypt, right? It's like denial is something that most people are in, and particularly where they're in a relationship where they don't want to look at stuff like this.
Yes.
You know what I have seen a lot with some of my girlfriends? It seems like they can't get through a week without having to have a relationship conversation.
The 2 of them.
Yes. But it's her. Every week it's like, we need to talk about our relationship. And I said to her one day, I was like, if I'm fatigued and I'm just hearing about it from you, is that being a drama queen?
And this is a heterosexual couple?
Yes.
Men don't dig that very much.
Yeah.
And that's not going to probably allow a relationship that's going to last if you're, it's one thing to tend to your relationship, but you go, we good, everything fine, you feeling all right, I notice like I'm identifying your feelings and sort of being empathetic with them, as opposed to, we need to talk.
Right.
We need to talk is like, no, that's not going to, I'll make a prediction, not going to last.
And it didn't.
How about that?
And what about the people, the friends who feel like I'm stoking, the argument so that we can have heated sex at the, end of this? And that always that drives me crazy.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
It should, however, congratulations if you're able to do that. And you're right that passion, so-called, does sort of get into the bedroom. Not healthy.
Well, we've got this video question for you, Dr. Drew, from a Frangelista. Let's take a look.
Hi, Dr. Drew. I have a question for you. What's a good way for couples to lessen the drama in their relationship and in their life?
Yeah, I mean, that is the eternal question, right? If somebody's really in trouble with the excessive drama, and I think the simple answer is, if you are at the point when you're contemplating whether or not the relationship is going to survive, but you want it to, there's couples therapists all over the place. I mean, get some therapy, get in the room. If you are getting to the point where you're feeling aggressive and you have unregulated aggression, you may want to contemplate ending that relationship. I'm sorry about that. Otherwise, don't engage. Here's the thing about engagement in drama. If you insist on winning, the relationship loses.
Yeah.
You understand? You understand? If there's a winner, in the drama, if there's a
wait now,
use that in court, Judge.
Yeah.
If there's a winner, the relationship loses. So one of the things in successful marriages, for instance, is people just learn to just kind of.
Yeah, you walk away.
You walk away, you don't have to win, you come back and have a conversation about it later when things aren't so heated. That's a healthier move.
We want what's best.
For the relationship, not for me to win. Me to win is that's not a good place to be.
Yeah, that's for your journal.
Yes.
So we want to play a game with you, Dr. Drew.
Let's do it.
We're going to run a few celebrity couples by you, and we want you to tell us whether or not you think that these couples are addicted to drama.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready.
you got them?
Rob Kardashian and Black China.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
You want to think about it? Or?
But no, I don't even think very long about that one. But as I said, substances enter into chaotic relationship, and Rob has been very forthcoming about some of that stuff. So that's the main ingredient with those two, and the fact that they should not be together.
Right. Plus, I think they're both kind of dumb.
This is not working. We've proven that.
But they look like they in love, though.
Yeah, that dumb people often, that's what that look is.
Yes, is that what that is?
You think it's like a deer in headlights? That's when it looks like love.
Okay.
But don't forget, but I love him as unacceptable.
But I love him.
You got it.
And, all right.
Pink and Carrie Hart.
That
one's intricate.
Yeah, it's intricate. I think there's probably a bit of drama there, don't you think?
Yeah.
I know they're addicted to drama. You know, there is such thing as addiction to drama, and again, usually that's in the setting of addiction, and I don't think anybody there has that problem. But some people, when they're trying to get sober and stop using substances, they will start getting high off the drama.
Right.
That's a common thing.
Right. What about old school Richard Burton and Liz Taylor?
That's just straight up alcoholics. Straight up alcoholism, sex addiction. That was my peeps. That was my peeps.
That's a sweet spot.
If they were around when I was actively treating celebrities, they'd be right in my sweet spot.
Right.
That's straight up sex addiction, love addiction, alcoholism. Well done, you guys.
They got daily sessions?
Yes.
Oh, no, there's a lot of different things they need.
Me Time with Frangela.